All right. Hello, everybody. Um, my name is Jonah Schwab. This is my bid for candidacy for the Centrist Party of America. I really think that what I believe in is sort of like a compromise. Just so everyone can get along in this country. So I've proposed some sort of, I think, very simple um, sort of like policy stances that I think will make everyone happy. By finding compromises, because we're so divided as a country anymore. So let's start with climate change. I really believe in nuclear energy. I think we need nuclear energy, we need clean energy to survive. I think we can all agree on that. But some people are kind of scared about the environmental impact of putting a nuclear power plant on land that's very natural. So I propose we put nuclear power plants right in the middle of our cities. We might need to tear down some of our buildings right now, but I think we need to work on preserving nature and stuff. So let's not touch any of the natural land. We'll just build some big nuclear power plants right in our cities. I think that'll be the best way forward. I think we should probably also keep all of our current fossil fuel industries too. We should fund them still, because that's really cool and awesome. And I love the smell of burning fumes. It makes me really happy. Then we get on to racial and ethnic equality. Now, I'm committed to equality for all Americans, and I think we need some serious change. So I propose that we increase safety by increased funding for the police. A lot of people these days that want to defund the police. I've never believed in that, honestly. We just need to fund the police more, and then we'll stop, hate crime and stuff like that. I'm also proposing the Judicial Act for Integrity in Legislation, and this would mandate arresting more white people. I think, the imbalance in our prisons is clear as day, and really the issue is that we aren't arresting enough white people. So I think we should be doing more of that. I think abortion is really important. We need to protect reproductive freedom. People are trying to make abortion illegal in this country. I think that's a big issue. Of course, the wisest person to ever run this country, Ronald Reagan, he said he believes in 3 exceptions. I think abortion should only be illegal in cases of rape, incest, and when the woman's life is in danger. Otherwise, it should be completely legal with no exceptions whatsoever. I think that's the best way forward. It's the best compromise between, because I understand both positions here. That's just the way to make the most people happy, I think. We get into gun policy. This has been a really big issue. I think it's become a very deadly issue, as we can see, the horrible tragedies. I think we should be banning all guns, honestly, which might make some people flinch, but I think there should be some exceptions. We should not ban automatic weapons. Those have historically been the ones that have been banned, but those are also the ones that keep us the most safe. If you want to stop a mass shooter, the easiest way to do that is with the most powerful gun, which is an automatic weapon. So I think if we ban all guns except for those, then we'll see a significant decrease in mass shootings, or at least they'll be able to be prevented easier, that sort of thing. So I think immigration is also big. We've got a crisis at the border right now, and I think really the biggest thing is that America's become overrun with all these immigrants from Europe. Just so many people coming in from Europe, and we need to stop that. So we're going to ban travel from Europe, I think, but we will increase funding for immigrants coming from countries like Mexico, Haiti, that sort of thing. And I think that'll be a good compromise again. We can put a shutdown on the border, while also still encouraging immigration for people who really want to come here. I think that'll solve the border crisis. So here we have foreign policy. There's a lot of issues going on right now, a lot of wars, a lot of contentious relationships with countries like Russia and China. Obviously there's a situation, in America as an ally of both Ukraine and Israel. And I think what really all Americans want is we want to end this war as quickly as possible, right? So I think we're going to massively increase all of our funding to Ukraine and Israel. Just get this stuff over with, we're all tired about hearing about it, so just smooth out the process, get things going. And then if things start taking too long, we can just, nuke them out of existence. Just be really fast. And we can also nuke Russia and China. I'm not sure about this one. I'm still kind of considering this. I've been talking to some people in my potential cabinet, some advisors. There's some pros and cons. Pros would be we don't have to deal with Russia and China anymore. And like I said, we're still thinking about it. So, yeah, that's what I think about foreign policy. Healthcare is really important. I'm proposing a new plan called Medicare for some people. So basically, the idea is that the top 50% of households in the U.S. they will receive free Medicare, entirely funded through taxes on the bottom 50%. So if you're in the bottom 50%, you will see a significant increase in your taxes, so you can pay for the health care of people in the top 50%. And this will sort of ensure that people get the health care they need, really, because I think healthcare is really important. And then the economy is the biggest issue I think people have right now. People are really worried about the economy, inflation, that sort of thing. And really, I think what we need to do is we need to print lots of money. More money going around will mean more people have money. And then we're going to give this money to the top 1% in this country, the billionaires and the multimillionaires, right? And then they will be able to redistribute this wealth, right? By like charity and also by like building foundations and giving out free iPhones and that sort of thing. I call this a capitalist socialist economy because it's not capitalist or socialist. And that's what I really like about it, is that it sort of just is, for all Americans, by giving money to the top 1%, we give money to the whole country. And yeah, I really like this economy idea. You can see on the image here, I have some ideas of what this will look like $100 bills in your hands. Like, that's almost $1,000, and you could buy a cheap car, that kind of money. Yeah. And yeah, so at the end of the day, just please vote for me. Jonas Schwab running for president in 2024. The Centrist Party of America. We're going to bring unity. You can see I like the eagle. It represents both the left and the right wing because we're bringing the country together into one eagle. And the eagle's on fire because my countries are going to set the world on fire in a good way. And I'm reminded of a famous quote from the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, who said that you should support the USA. And I think you can support the USA by voting for me for president. And that's it. Yeah, thank you. Bye.